Entrepreneurship is a key ingredient in the growth of small businesses. It's an important factor in the development of any nation. And joining me to discuss entrepreneurship in Nigeria and its potential to address poverty in the country is Nicholas Okoye, the CEO of the Annabelle Leadership Academy. Thank you so much for joining us, Nicholas. And I know that your academy is focused on building entrepreneurs, building leaders. And so I guess you'll be a good person to discuss this issue of how entrepreneurship can be a link in eradicating poverty in a country like Nigeria. So let me get your general thoughts on that point, and then we'll move on to other.
Well, thank you for having me. I think it's very crucial for us to have a holistic solution to poverty and unemployment. And from where we stand, the Annabelle Group as well as the Annabelle Leadership Academy, we believe very strongly that the solution to unemployment is self-employment, which means people need to become entrepreneurs. There are not enough jobs being created in the economy by the large companies. The large companies their capacity is limited for them to be able to create jobs anyway. And in most economies around the world, it is the small and medium scale enterprises that provide the bedrock for the millions and millions of people to be engaged in meaningful labor and meaningful service. And so what we have missed in Nigeria is a holistic approach to promote entrepreneurship as a solution to unemployment. So I don't think getting graduates off the ranks of their school and all of them becoming applicants to look for jobs is old school. What we want to do now is let people start looking to opportunities for self-employment. What are those opportunities? And that's what the Annabelle Leadership Academy is focused on.
All right, so let's talk about the holistic approach that you think can work in Nigeria. A lot of people talk about the a major skills gap in this country, and that has been a challenge for even those that are trying to employ people in this country. So how do we get over that in terms of driving that entrepreneurial spirit and getting people to create new businesses?
Exactly. I mean, skills is a big problem, but from what we have studied and the young people that we have engaged in, there are three major problems. One is skills, of course. And we tackle that at the Leadership Academy, because what we do is that before we make you an entrepreneur, you're going to go through an entrepreneurship training, and that entrepreneurship training covers the 360 degrees of entrepreneurship: finance, accounting, marketing, sales, and so on. But the other two elements that these folks need is even more important. One is funding. Where is the fund to support a young micro entrepreneur or a small scale businessman or woman going to come from? So what we have done is that we have created a separate initiative which we call Empower Nigeria. And Empower Nigeria is about providing the partners to support these young people with the funding they need to start off their business. And then the third most important element is the business ideas. You have a lot of government programs saying, bring your idea, we would fund this. You have telecoms companies saying, bring your idea. But the truth is that not every young person has a business idea. So what happens to those millions of young people who do not have ideas? Are they going to stay out of work and stay unemployed? The answer is no. We cannot afford that, because we need young people to be engaged in our society. Because
so are you suggesting that, for instance, we can simply take people off the street, give them business ideas, and they build businesses?
That's exactly what we're doing, but we're not doing it. You make it sound very simplistic. But what we have done is that we have articulated about 100 different business ideas. We have actually discussed with suppliers around the world to provide modular machines, modular factories. From toothpick making to water making, sachet water making, to ice cream making, to detergent making, all kinds of products and services that you typically would have overlooked as on the micro level, that are being supplied to Nigeria on the mega level. Because if you go to the ports, Apapa or Tinkan, you see all these products coming in every day. We can substitute that importation by providing these modular business opportunities, modular machines to young people for them to set up businesses in their communities.
All right, so your academy will guide them in that respect. But I think another interesting element of your academy that I would like you to talk about is the incubators. Can you just talk through that process, how that works?
Yes, well, basically what we do is that we have a virtual showroom at the website, which is www.empowernigeria.com. You go to the virtual showroom, you choose an idea. When you choose an idea, you join the Empower Nigeria initiative. As a member of the Empower Nigeria initiative, we now take you to the, you choose which of the machines you want, then we take you to the training program. We have set up a system whereby we have what we call entrepreneur advisors, people who will work with these entrepreneurs from start to finish, and these people will make sure that they have all the skills, they have the funding, and they have all the requisites to become successful. Now, the great thing about it is that even though we have not even launched the initiative, we have over 24,000 young people have already registered with us and they want to become entrepreneurs. We're launching it on the 11th of December, which is next week, at the Intercontinental Hotel. And so after the launch, we expect that that number will quadruple. We are targeting to create over 1 million jobs in the next 3 years from the Empower Nigeria initiative.